Hi, welcome back. The wheel is turning again, and we are right here upon Yule, or the winter solstice. So I thought I'd take you along and show you my Yule or winter solstice routine. This year was especially hectic and busy, so I didn't do everything handmade from scratch, just quiet moments of observation. But that to me is really when you start to understand what it is to live the lifestyle or the life of a witch. Where I live, it is not very cold. I live in a warm climate, and when I can finally start to feel winter, I really try to observe it. To the west, there are mountains where you will see the snow. And I have a friend who is Paiute, the indigenous of this area, and they were telling me that it is originally called the place where snow falls. The mountains to the east are the mountains where the sun rises, or Sunrise Mountain. This time of year, when it gets colder, we get a bit of a rain. I've been able to observe the last few years and be able to see that shift into winter. That rain, that when I look up at those mountains, I'm going to see the snow. As wise witches, we learn to observe the signs and recognize the patterns and the rhythms. The night before winter solstice is known as Mother's Night. So on that night, I like to build a little bit of a cave and then put all of our mother goddesses or figurines there. We spend time sort of honoring the mother, whether that's the mother in your life or you as a mother, or just honoring mother goddesses or Mother Earth, understanding that this is the rebirth, getting ready to labor to give birth to the sun, the holy sun, or the child of light. And it just looks absolutely beautiful at night when you light a candle. Do that on solstice night. I'll show you a little bit closer to the end. It really reminds me of this imagery of all of the women surrounding, the laboring mother, maybe giving that blessing before she gives birth, surrounded by that energy of love. Along with lighting candles and having twinkle lights everywhere, the return of the sun typically includes some type of fire, whether that's burning of a Yule log or a bonfire. I am making burn bouquets. Either bundle fresh herbs and then let it dry, or you can bundle dried herbs, going to be fragrant and have great magical properties and energy. And when you cast them into the fire or you let them burn, they can be used for cleansing, they can be used for blessing, they can be used for wishes, they can be used for all sorts of things. So it is a good alternative to a full Yule log, because you could put little slips of paper or use bay leaf or whatever you want to do to put this together. Whatever your intention is, you will pick your herbs accordingly, or whatever herbs you have, just look up their magical properties. I like to create a slip knot and then put it through the loop and tie it that way. And then you can knot the two ends. A piece of craft paper, a 4x4, 6x6, and make a cone. A little bit of classic school glue, paper tape, and a clothespin. You can get that to dry really easily, or you can even just use the paper tape. Use some wax. It's a great way to reuse some wax bits that you might have, maybe some wax melts that you use. I regularly have a hearth candle that I have going with the energies and intentions of the home, and then when it gets really low, I repurpose that. So after you've bundled everything together in your herb bundle, dip the end in the wax. Whether it is dry now or it is fresh, got essential oils or fragrances or maybe color correspondences in the wax, so you can really use that intention there while repurposing some stuff. You could also do like a wax seal, would be really lovely, and maybe you've got a special symbol or emblem that would really add to your working here. Rituals for Yule or the winter solstice have been celebrated and performed for a very long time. They are nothing new. But one that I have started to do the last few years is called the 12 Magical Nights or 13 Wishes ritual. I have it linked in the blog post below. What you do is write down 13 wishes on the night of winter solstice. Some people will do it on December 25th, like on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, or whatever really works for you. Write down 13 things that you want in the coming year. Then you cut them into strips of paper. Keep one list, a whole list, so that you can look back over it, and then cut your strips of paper. And then each night from winter solstice onward, you're going to burn a total of 12 of those, and you'll have one left behind. So the universe is going to take care of everything else. You've set that in motion. You can let it go. You can, trust that it will happen. But the one left over, the 13th one, is the one that you are responsible for. On top of that, what I have added the last few years is that with the list, the original 13, I use that to make my intention boards, or you might think of it like a vision board, but it's a little different. And then that intention board I bless on the first new moon. So for me, the year does not begin on January 1st, but there is energy within that stretch between solstice and spring. If you like to do this type of planning, if you like to look ahead and plan the witchy way, you have to get in on my ritual workshop, Plan Like a Witch. That is the only place that you can get the Naturally Modern Witch Planner. When I would sit down with regular planners, I would grab 3 or 4 different books and tarot cards, and I just took it all and put it into one resource for you. I will leave the link to it below. As the sun starts to set on solstice day is when I like to do a cleansing. I prefer to do it with my favorite broom. So I'm sweeping from east to west to bring out that energy, getting all of the corners, getting all of the energy out so we can welcome the new sun with a fresh start. The wassail is simmering and the fire is about to start. I want to thank the members of my Patreon coven. They let me know that they really enjoy these witchy routine videos. If you enjoy them too, let me know. I'd love to create more. Let me know if there's any particular routine that you are interested in. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, and warm winter solstice or Yule or whatever winter holiday or celebration you celebrate. Merry meet, merry part, and blessed be.